The final 2-week stretch of the 2023 regular season, and we are underway week 17 here on this New Year's Eve. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. They'll be led out by the veteran quarterback out of Michigan State, the former Spartan. It's Kirk Cousins.
Not bad for a fourth-round draft pick. Well over 100 career starts now. And the chemistry with his top targets, really on point. They spend a lot of time in practice and after practice making sure the routes are run well, and he knows exactly where they're going to be on the field. And when they get open, he delivers.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. A check-in on the numbers last week for Robin. 12 carries, 53 yards.
It's been a strong season for him thus far, sitting currently 7th in the NFL in rushing. He gives their offense really good flexibility because if he's gashing a defense, they can ride him to an early lead. But the defense sells out to stop it, that opens up their passing game.
This defense for the Bears, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. This one into the hands of Pitts. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's a gain of 34.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
From the red zone now, Cousins. And caught by London. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Cousins to throw it. That is incomplete.
Just nowhere to go with the football. He was forced to put that one into Lake Michigan. I think his receivers have to do a better job of working free because he didn't have anywhere to go at all on that play.
To the air again, it's Cousins. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Darnell Mooney, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. So here now the Bears offense for their first drive of the game. And they are led out there by their mobile cornerback.
I know teams always talk about having a 24-hour rule after a game, and eventually we end up rolling our eyes. But it works both ways, right? 24 hours if you win, 24 if you lose. But, boy, it's a fun 24 when you win the game and you win NFC Offensive Player of the Week, isn't it?
Absolutely. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Williams. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Cole Kmet, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and 5. You talk about this Falcon defense. Now they find themselves just outside the top 10 in the league against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. Oh, what a move. To about the 26 here.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone. Robinson with another carry. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3. Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. 3rd and short yardage. Cousins. Touchdown. Kyle Pitts. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Falcons have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it was the tight end Kyle Pitts finishing it all off on the touchdown reception. Velus Jones now from his end zone. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game, as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd down and 6. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Off play action. Williams. And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
They're going to try and throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Pass is going to wind up incomplete. The Bears at 7 and 8 now on the year. Well, they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And the offense last week, they certainly have things humming, because if you can run up 40-plus points a game, you certainly take a lot of pressure off of your defense, and you're not going to lose very often.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Off the play fake, Williams. That is caught, and that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 26. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. They go play action here on 1st down. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series, because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
This is caught. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. 23 yards on the play.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Well, that is a 7-yard loss. Second down now.
Leads to second and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here we go. Shot.
Off the bootleg, Williams. That's to Moore. He's got it. Touchdown Bears. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Bears have cut it back within a score. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there. And let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So out come the Falcons now. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
A first down throw for Cousins. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Algier now up the middle. And he'll get this one across the 20, but only up to about the 21. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On 3rd down, Robinson. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Calling a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Here's Jones. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Bears going to take over now late in this first half. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Looking left sideline, it's complete. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
That's a nice throw there, and he's obviously feeling pretty good because, remember, he had a touchdown pass on the last drive, and here he comes out throwing again, and they wind up getting good yardage and a first down right out of the gate.
Now here's a pass on 1st down. It's knocked away and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown Bears. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Bears have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
So all right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon getting set for quarter number 3 here. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. The Bears offense set to go to begin the third quarter. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there, just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
That one goes for 30 yards.
When you get into the second half of the tie ball game, you start realizing every play takes on a bigger significance, and this is pretty significant right here. This is where you start putting the pressure on that secondary, and that's a job well done there.
And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Swift again, and he will not get in. In fact, he might have lost a yard. Back to the 2. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
Here we go, here we go.
Swift, and Swift is not going to get there as they stop him short of the yellow line. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third.
And I know this quarterback. His instinct, he's going to want to go for it here on 4th and goal. I want to see if the rational heads on the sidelines prevail and they say this late in the game, let's get 3 in the lead. This debate is going to be fun.
Here's Williams throwing on 4th down, eluding the pressure right. And it's incomplete. They cannot. And they turn it over. An incompletion there on 4th and goal from the 3. And the Falcons able to muster together a goal line stand. Back near the goal line, Cousins. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10. Cousins now. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Cousins. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Cousins now to throw on first down. Throw left side complete. That's Robinson.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit.
Wide open, complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That one will go down as 33 yards on the third down conversion. From the gun, here's Cousins. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown, Falcons. Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now on the afternoon. And the Falcons go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Bears.
One of the most exciting plays in football. A kickoff return for a touchdown. And in all the excitement, let's not lose sight of the fact that now the pressure shifts to that snapper, holder, and kicker. This extra point is really important.
Now the point after try for Santos. And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the fourth. And what a job there by all 11 on the kick return. The blocking excellent, the return excellent. The result, 6 points. Well, this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. We'll see if they can grab the lead. Either way, what a job their defense did to force the turnover on downs to set up this opportunity. Jalen Johnson up to make the tackle. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. To throw, Cousins. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. 7 yards there and a first down.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And taken down just shy of the 40.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
On second down, another shot for Robinson. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring out the 3rd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game, because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They just have to straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play. Put all in no gain.
Here's Bradley Bunyan now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Oh, the return is Jones. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity. All tied in the 4th quarter. And that to the 30. It'll be 2nd down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one, and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 7. They'll stay on the ground with Swift across the 30 to the 31-yard line. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
On 3rd down, here comes Swift. And this will be a Bears first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line. Hasn't been his best afternoon on the ground, far from it, but a critical 3rd down conversion.
This afternoon just got better. All right, you're exactly right. It hasn't been his best in terms of yardage, but that run there, that's the one your teammates look to you and go, okay, that's what we want from you. That's what we need. Now they have a chance to keep moving forward and a chance to win the game. They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. He's got a man. That's caught left sideline. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down at the 20.
Now that is the 2-minute drill, and it's very best. Get the completion, get a big chunk of yardage, and then get out of bounds to save those timeouts. You cannot do it any better than that.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Swift going to try up the middle. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. And that's a touchdown as they're broken their tie here in the final minute of the 4th. So a big decision there to go on 4th down. Gets him not only to first, but gets him the touchdown as well.
And Brandon, you and I know that all these coaches tell us if every play is executed the way it's designed, it goes for a touchdown. Let's be honest. They were shooting for the first down on that one, and boy, were they fortunate to take it all the way in.
Santos now to add the PAT. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And it's capped off by the late touchdown. It's a 7-point lead here in the final minute of the game. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as these guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. So Kirk Cousins in the offense. Down 28-21. A little under 40 seconds to go. Cousins, a possible crippling loss to their playoff status in the balance, barring a late score. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Here's Cousins. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
A lot of practice time, a lot of thinking goes into 2-minute drills, even on the defensive side. So now you want to make sure the guys understand. Continue to be aggressive, but make sure you're smart in doing so.
The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
Now Cousins. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a 1-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for Chicago, the victory gets them back to 500, 8-8 on the year.